Welcome back to Where It Was Made. I'm your host, Ryan Cultrera. I'm here at the Season 5 premiere of Cobra Kai, and as you can see, the Karate Kid saga is as popular as ever. With Miyagi-Do, Cobra Kai, and Eagle Fang doing battle for Valley supremacy once again, we thought it would only be appropriate to go back to the locations where it all began. So come with us as we show no mercy. This is Karate Kid, Where It Was Made.
Apartment building in Reseda, California, where Daniel LaRusso and his mom moved to at the beginning of the movie. This is also where he would meet Mr. Miyagi, as well as a bunch of trouble from the Cobra Kai guys on Halloween.
Wake up! Look off the starboard bow! Paradise at last!
The South Seas Apartments were built in 1963 and contain 37 apartment units. It's here where we get to know our lead character, Daniel LaRusso, who was of course played by Ralph Macchio. Though he was playing a teenager, at the time of filming he was actually 22 years old. Most of the cast and crew thought he was lying about his age.
Is this the only pool you guys got here?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, they filled in the pool. A number of actors were considered for the role of Daniel, including Sean Penn, Robert Downey Jr., Charlie Sheen, Nick Cage, and Tom Cruise. Ralph Macchio was ultimately cast on the strength of his performance in The Outsiders.
Hey, can you tell me where the maintenance guy is?
Around the side of the building is where we find Mr. Miyagi's maintenance shed. As you can see, this is not an actual structure. The shed was built into the parking spaces you see here.
Come inside.
Mr. Miyagi was played by comedian Pat Morita, who did not have the accent featured in the film. While it was a vacant lot at the time of filming, the field where the Cobra Kai guys chased Daniel on Halloween has been built over. It now features condo units, and the memory of the beatdown that Mr. Miyagi gave Johnny and his buddies.
Sayonara.
Sayonara.
Next, we take a trip over to West Valley High School. At the time of filming, this was actually Charles Evans Hughes Junior High School in Woodland Hills, California. Today, it is an adult education and career center. The school still pretty much looks like it did during the time of filming, so it's not difficult to picture Daniel and Allie walking by these lockers together.
Hey, there you are. I've been looking all over for you today. Where you been?
The idea for The Karate Kid came from producer Jerry Weintraub, who heard a news report in 1983 about a scrawny teen being bullied, who became a martial artist.
They agreed not to beat up on me, and I promised not to get my blood on their clothes. That was it. All right, watch this. Hey, guys, how you doing? It's good to see you. Hey, sorry about the eye there, Johnny. Shoulder okay, Tommy? You guys be careful not to go stepping in front of any more buses now, all right?
Remember what Sensei said? You gotta wait for the tournament. Must be take a worm for a walk week!
Around the back of the building, we find the soccer field where Allie shows off her new moves to Daniel.
Hey, you've been practicing!
Despite the character learning to play in the movie, Elizabeth Shue had actually been an accomplished soccer player her whole life. And here we find the gymnasium where the Halloween dance occurs. This is where Daniel hides inside the shower costume and uses a hose to get a little revenge on Johnny. The school was home to one additional confrontation between Johnny and Daniel, where Johnny places a blueberry pie on Daniel's seat. After he sits in it, he retaliates by smearing it in Johnny's face. The scene was ultimately cut from the film. From here, Daniel is chased back to his apartment building, where he is rescued by Mr. Miyagi. And speaking of him,
This place reminds me of Newark. What are we gonna do here?
Start training.
Located in Canoga, California, we find ourselves at the spot where Mr. Miyagi's house once stood, approximately about here. At the time of filming, it was in fact a real house, although the train tracks were added for effect. They returned here to film the Karate Kid Part 2, but unfortunately by the time Part 3 rolled around, the house had been torn down to make room for a duplex. For all subsequent sequels, as well as Cobra Kai, the house had to be recreated on studio backlots.
Wax on, wax off.
Miyagi's name actually comes from a small island off the coast of Okinawa, which was the character's birthplace. While the Miyagi house is gone, the houses you see here can be seen in the background of the movie. Look for the triangular roof across the train tracks. Jerry Weintraub did not want Pat Morita to audition for Miyagi because he didn't think a comedian would be taken seriously in the role. Morita would go on to be nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar for his role in the film. The classic yellow automobile was a 1948 Ford Super Deluxe.
Banzai, Danielson!
Hey, Banzai!
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 The car was actually gifted to Ralph Macchio by the producer, and he still owns it today.
Banzai!
Banzai!
Next we go to the reservoir, where Mr. Miyagi trains Daniel to find balance. If you were hoping to visit and do some fishing of your own, well, you're out of luck. The land is now owned by the Los Angeles DWP, and unfortunately, is more or less dried up these days.
Hey, when am I gonna learn how to punch?
Better learn balance.
The moment where Daniel is dumped into the water by Mr. Miyagi was filmed in late December. While it stays warm in LA most of the year, the water in the reservoir was cool enough that Ralph Macchio did not need to act about how cold he was.
When am I gonna learn how to punch?
Learn how to punch. Learn how to keep trying.
No!
Oh, Danielson, you always have to be behind the ear.
What do we study here? The way is this, sir! And what is that way? Strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir! I can't hear you!
Located in the North Hollywood Arts District, we find the location of the original Cobra Kai dojo, where all the trouble began. This, of course, is where Sensei Grease taught his students like Johnny to choose violence over discipline. The spot is now the House of Intuition, a new age shop that specializes in candles and crystals. Eesh, Johnny would hate that.
The Japanese word kai, as in Cobra Kai, means society or organization. Thus, Cobra Kai means the Cobra Society. After shooting, William Zabka continued his karate training and became a second-degree green belt.
We do not train to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak.
Hey, come on, let's forget this.
This is a karate dojo, not a knitting class. You don't come in my dojo and drop a challenge and leave, old man. When you get your boy on the mat, you and I will have a major problem.
Too much advantage. Your dojo.
Name a place.
Tournament.
All right. No one touches the prima donna until the tournament. Is that understood? Yes, Sensei!
I can't believe this. I cannot believe this.
What?
What you just got me into in there.
Huh?
You said you were gonna make things better for me.
I did?
How?
How? Just to save you 2 months of beating.
Oh, great, I can't wait. Now I really have something to look forward to.
Next, we head over to the spot of the beach party, where Daniel meets Allie. This is the Leo Carrillo State Beach in Malibu, California. A popular filming location, you can also spot this beach in movies like Point Break, Inception, and Grease. The beach is actually part of a state park situated along the Malibu coast. The park is a component of the Santa Monica mountain range, with 1.5 miles of beach. Johnny and the Cobra Kais ride their bikes in from the side of this lifeguard tower. While it appears like they're coming in from the road, the only thing on the other side of that tower is the ocean. William Zabka still owns the red leather jacket that he wears in the film. Zabka had no karate experience prior to being cast in the film. He was, however, an accomplished wrestler. This is the spot where Johnny and Daniel have their first showdown, which doesn't end great for Daniel.
You wanna make kick, learn balance.
We return to the coast later in the film to watch Daniel practice balance in the surf, and here is my bad attempt at doing the same. Unfortunately, I don't have his training. Next, we head over to the house of Allie, as portrayed by Elizabeth Shue.
Come on, Casanova.
This house is located on Alonzo Ave in Encino, California, at the intersection with Lake Encino Drive. Michael J. Fox was also considered for the role of Daniel LaRusso. He would of course go on to do Back to the Future, which starred Elizabeth Shue in the 2 sequels.
Hi, how you doing?
Mom and Dad, this is Daniel LaRusso.
Elizabeth Shue interrupted her studies at Harvard to be in this movie. Because of her studies, she was not able to appear in Karate Kid Part 2, so they wrote the breakup between her and Daniel.
Where are you going, honey? Oh, I don't know. Where are we going?
I don't know, wherever you want to go.
Golf and stuff?
Hi, I guess we're going to golf and stuff.
Can you drive a stick?
Yeah.
Good. Put it to second. Let it roll. When I say pop it, pop it.
Okay, pop it! Whoa, we got it on the road!
Now let's head over to Allie and Daniel's date spot, golf and stuff.
Hey, look at that slide, huh?
Yeah, we'll come back and do that next time.
The first thing you'll notice when you drive in is that the large water slide that is prominent in the film has been removed. However, the bumper boats, go-karts, arcade, and mini golf course remain.
Hey, give up, don't shoot!
The mini golf course where Daniel and Allie play features 4 different 18-hole golf courses. As I can vouch, some of them are a little tricky.
Man, this is the best time I've had since I've been here.
I guess we're gonna have to do it again.
So I guess you know about the tournament tomorrow.
Who doesn't?
So now we find ourselves at the location from the finale of the movie. This gymnasium was home to the All-Valley Karate Tournament, where Daniel LaRusso took down Johnny Lawrence with the infamous crane kick. In actuality, this place is known as the Matadome, and it is located on the UC Northridge campus in Northridge, California.
Let's see, Miyagi belt. What belt are you?
Belt?
Why am I that?
Open division is only for brown belt or above.
Oh yeah, boy, black belt.
Chad McQueen, who plays the blonde Cobra Kai Dutch, is the son of Steve McQueen. There's a scene cut from the film where he is placed in a chokehold by a referee after throwing a tantrum for losing against Daniel in the All-Valley tournament.
Hey, I'm talking to you, punk. Come on, make a move! Hey, save it for the ring.
The referee in the final match is Pat Johnson, a karate expert and former student of Chuck Norris. He is actually the fight instructor for the film, who got cast in the role after requesting to be on set to monitor the action sequences.
The final match to determine who will emerge victor and champion of the All-Valley Under-18 Karate Championship. Sweep the leg.
During the shooting of the scene, extras were so caught up in the tournament that they would boo William Zabka, even when the cameras weren't rolling. Zabka's mother was present during the shooting, and kept trying to tell people in the crowd that he was actually very nice in real life. So that'll do it for this episode of Where It Was Made. Until next time, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. I'll see you at the movies.